BSN or the MSN bridge program? This is always an interesting question from the tribe. I've been asked this one a couple times, so it's about time to put it on a video. Tribe member currently in RN school and has the opportunity to continue on to either get their BSN or to go for the RN-MSN bridge program. And those programs basically are, you get your RN and then you basically stay in school for several years. It varies. You stay in for several years, and the program, when you complete the program, you actually get your master's, not your bachelor's. And this tribe member doesn't know what to do. Which one should they get? They know that most facilities in the next 5 years, once again, are saying that every RN is going to have their BSN. And that's a completely different conversation. You can look back in my videos. I've talked about it a couple times. You can just search BSN. I've talked about it a few times. If you're going to choose between BSN or the MSN bridge program, I think you need to find out what happens if you're halfway through your MSN program and you can't complete it. Or what do you get nothing halfway through it? There are some MSN bridge programs where you attend classes for a year or a year and a half. They award you your BSN and you keep going. While other programs, you're an RN and you don't get jack until you're done with the whole program, which can be 3+ years, maybe 4. I don't know. Maybe you're within year 1 or year 2 and all of a sudden you change your mind. You're not really feeling the MSN option, or you're choosing a different path. You change your mind after year 1 or year 2 and realize that you want to do something different instead of this chosen path. What happens? Do you get nothing? Did you just spend a year and a half in classes and hey, there you go, you got some credits, but that's it? I guess you need to answer for yourself. If you're choosing the MSN bridge program, is that truly what you want to do? Have you convinced yourself that is your passion? That is where you want to end up? What exactly are you going to do with that MSN? Are you choosing to become a clinician? Are you choosing to become an educator? Is it a stepping stone for something else? Or are you vaguely interested in becoming a CRNA or a nurse practitioner? You need to decide what it is you truly want. Because I'm willing to bet that while you are becoming an RN, while you're in school, and as you're gaining experience and getting more experience under your belt, your interests are changing a little bit. I, for one, changed my mind several times. Not only when I was getting my RN, but when I went back for my BSN. I changed my mind. I lost count how many times. I changed my mind 3 times when I was in my diploma program. And I changed my mind another 2 times when I was getting my bachelor's. So I wanted options. I wanted my master's degree, but I also had a great interest in becoming a nurse practitioner. I had a love for the ICU. I knew I had a passion for being an acute care nurse practitioner, but I was also mildly interested in becoming a CRNA. So, of course, I did what I have suggested to everyone. You need to job shadow. Where do you want to end up? What does that look like? Can you see yourself doing that day in and day out? Or do you want options? Because what happens if you're in that RN-MSN bridge program and after year 1 of 3, in the first year, year and a half, you come across an opportunity to do something else, or you come across a new job position that becomes your new passion, or you realize that that's what I want to do, and the current program you're in doesn't satisfy that in any way. So after a year and a half of spending whatever money and spending whatever time you have, what have you gotten out of it? Besides a couple credits, 2 or 3 semesters of credits. Are you okay with that? You got to think about worst case scenario, because time and money matter to every nurse out there. What do you see yourself doing? You need to pick that route. If it was me, I would pick the safe option and get my BSN, work a year or two to get some experience under my belt and figure out what it is, what kind of nursing do I want to do. You don't know what you want to do in those first couple years. I don't care who you are. Unless you entered nursing knowing exactly what you want to do, no matter what anybody says. Maybe you've always had a passion for becoming a nurse practitioner or a nurse anesthetist. Or you have had a passion the entire time you wanted to become a nurse, that you wanted to be a psychiatric NP. Or maybe you wanted to be a midwife. If you know what you want to do, then you do that. But if you're doing this bridge program, I hope you know exactly what you're getting into and you have planned for your future. Share the vlog and pass it on! And as always, check your own pulse first.